Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 336. I'm Joe.
And I'm Annie.
Annie, how are you doing today?
I'm very tired, Joseph.
I can imagine. Congrats are in order for those of you watching on the internet and listening on the internet. Annabelle is the proud new owner of a new job.
Woo! A brand new car.
Yes, so tell us in very little detail, because we just spent the last 2 hours talking about this job. It is very exciting, but go ahead. The floor is yours.
I don't really know what to say other than I obviously work at Disney World.
Yep.
Surprise.
Yep.
I've been trying to get into animal care at Animal Kingdom for Disney's Animal Kingdom for the longest time. Asterisk. And about 2 weeks ago, I had a chat with one of the directors over there. About a week later, another director called me up and said she wanted to offer me a temporary position for the summertime. And 3 days later, I started it. And so now I am in the middle of...
So you've been, this is what, day 3?
Yeah.
This is, so 3 days of 11-hour shifts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wake up at 5:15 in the morning.
Yeah.
Which, isn't
That's not crazy.
the worst, but for me, I don't wake up that early.
Yeah, neither do I.
I don't like to be up that early. And I get to come home at 6. So, it's not the worst thing. But I pass out by 9 p.m.
You have to, yeah.
I get home, I shower immediately because obviously I'm working with animals. I get very sweaty and itchy and gross very quickly throughout the day. So I get home, I shower immediately. I eat dinner because I'm starving. I'm probably burning 4,000 calories a day because it's very physical labor. I make my lunch for the next day, and then we sit on the couch, watch TV for maybe 30 minutes, and then I pass out.
Yep.
And that's how it has been for the last 3 nights. And as soon as you leave, I'm going to do the same exact thing.
Oh, absolutely. No, that is very incredible. Obviously, huge opportunity. So again, to give a little bit more context, some of the most popular African animals are now under your care. God bless those animals.
Oh.
Don't know how long they're going to last.
Oh, don't say that.
Although you do a pretty good job of taking care of Caitlin.
Yeah.
She's still alive under your
care. I feed her. I make sure she goes to bed.
Yeah.
I make sure she doesn't go to bed too early.
Hold on, Caitlin's throwing a complaint. Oh, you went to bed before she tucked you in? You weren't ready for bed. I bet she made you go to bed. You do that a lot. Caitlin tells a lot of stories. Caitlin just said that the other night she was in bed and she was just she was just enjoying the darkness of her room. I've been there. And Annabelle walked in and said, "Why, you're already in bed?" and then closed the door and said goodnight. There have been several times that Caitlin has told a story that you just see her in bed, so you just assume it's bedtime, and you're just like, okay, good night, and then just force her to go to sleep.
Well, because I'm a person, I will sit on the couch until I'm asleep. I don't lay in bed.
Yeah, you're like my mom.
Anyway,
your phone dies quick.
Her phone dies quick, and her charger's upstairs. When I get in bed, that's it. I turn off the lights and I go to sleep.
Oh, that's crazy.
Most nights.
I get in bed
Most
and
nights.
I read, or I turn on a movie, or you go to bed and you go to sleep. Oh.
Which is why I don't like when she goes upstairs and lays in bed, because she's gone. I can't talk to her anymore. It could be 7 p.m. and she's gone.
Well, do something else then.
Anyway.
Let the girl sleep.
Beside the point.
Yeah, so, you take care of a lot of crazy animals.
Very large animals.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a very cool job.
It is very
While
awesome.
I am very annoyed hearing about it simply because I work there too, it is very cool. And I guess I can speak for at least everybody in this room when I say that I am very happy for you.
Thank you.
That is a huge opportunity. It sounds like partially a great time and also partially hell on earth.
It's very hard.
Yeah, I already work outside and I grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
So having to clean up after, I only had a horse, but the few times that I had to clean up after the horse or feed the horse or just be outside in the middle of summer, I was like, this sucks. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So
and that's a good 8 hours of my day now.
Yeah.
It's very difficult, but I've had a lot of fun, especially these last 2 days because we have lots of fun things happening at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
So it's been a good time so far.
Yeah. So if you come ride the safari, you might see Annabelle driving around scooping up poop.
Yup. Pretty much.
Good times. Good
Yeah.
times. No, but again, very awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We do have a peanut gallery. Riley's here. Obviously, you know Caitlin is here as well. Hello, Riley.
Hi.
Meg B was here. He
Had to
bailed
go.
to go do what?
She had a dinner planned.
Dinner. Who goes out to dinner nowadays?
She does,
Crazy.
actually, frequently.
Which is crazy for somebody who doesn't eat food.
Like, at least once a week, we'll be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to dinner with these people. And I'm like,
What is Rick's?
at Coronado.
Oh, I didn't know there was a sports bar at Coronado.
Very good.
There's not a Hurricanes game tonight, though. Oh, there is a Hurricanes game
Stanley
tonight.
Cup
Stanley Cup
still going on?
Finals, yeah. Game 5 tonight.
Oh.
I thought that was over.
And it's still going.
So
Stanley
the World
Cup and the World
started
Cup.
today. I was
Yeah.
going to talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mexico and South Africa today.
Mexico won.
Don't know. I haven't looked since I got off.
I
of
think
work.
last update I heard they were losing 2-0.
Really?
South Africa was losing
Oh,
2-0.
okay.
So I think Mexico, knowing soccer, Mexico probably held on to that
I
lead.
would imagine. I will double
You don't
check.
typically blow a 2-0 lead in soccer.
You never know.
And Mexico's pretty serious about their soccer.
Let's see.
I think the world's pretty serious about their soccer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the U.S. is like the only one who's not. Yeah, 2-0 Mexico.
Yeah, see, you don't blow a 2-0 lead.
Congratulations,
Getting
Mexico.
a 2-0 lead is hard enough in and of itself.
Tomorrow the U.S. plays.
What do we play?
I want to say Brazil, but
Oh
I
shit.
actually think that could be a lie. So hold, please. You
We'll
can keep
make
talking.
it. We'll make it a decent distance in the World Cup, but we're not
We've
winning.
gotten better. Our men's
Sure.
team has gotten better throughout the years.
Yeah, but we're not winning.
10 years ago, they didn't even make the World Cup. Like
Yeah.
that's how bad we were.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah, it's
We're not winning.
no
chance.
If the United States wins the World Cup, I think the rest of the world will probably attack us.
Yeah.
I think they'll accuse
We
us of
play
cheating and
Paraguay. I did know tomorrow it starts at 9 p.m. Eastern time.
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
It's a late game.
I will be.
Well, what time is it there? Wait, where do we
It's
play?
California, so it'll be what 5 p.m.
6 p.m.
Something, yeah.
You don't know time in California?
Is it not 4 hours behind?
3.
Is 3?
3.
I thought it was Central Mountain Pacific. That's 4, right?
3.
Are you positive?
I'm so positive. It's always 3 hours earlier in Canada. Canada.
When did Canada enter the chat?
It's it's always it's 3 hours earlier in Canada on that part of the world.
Probably somewhere
part
over
of
there, yeah.
Canada.
Anyway,
in
whatever it is.
California, yeah.
They're playing all over the country though. They've got 11 different sites, I believe. One in Atlanta, one in Miami, Tampa, somewhere down here.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't follow the World Cup that well.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I don't know.
All over the place. I like the World Cup, but I watch soccer, so
Yeah.
I
used to.
have not kept
Not
up really
anymore.
with the Stanley Cup at all. Obviously, I didn't even know it was still going on. I find it to be ridiculous that two teams could play so many games against each other without.
Best of 7 is
determining
a really
winner.
ridiculous.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, just pick a winner.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
If
It's
you
pretty
win, you
wild.
win. If you lose,
You're out.
sorry.
You get although
Too
isn't the World Cup isn't losing, you're out, is it?
Mm-hmm. You play one game against a team.
And if you-
So the first round is there's 4 teams in like a bracket, and you're gonna play each of
a
those
round
other
robin.
3. It's a round robin. You play each of those other 3 teams.
So it's not losing, you're out.
The first 2 teams, I believe, in each bracket go on to the next round. But then after that,
Losing, you're
it's-
out.
Yes,
Well, that's because a soccer game is so long.
they are in fact the same time as a hockey game, I believe.
Hockey game's an hour. Soccer game's 90 minutes.
They're only 30-minute. Is it halves or periods?
Periods, 20 minutes. Soccer is the long baseball.
They
is the
take a
longest
really
sport.
long. They take really long breaks, though, right? Hockey. That's what Meg was saying. Something
15
like
minute
that.
intermission.
So it's
it might
so
be
it's
20 minutes.
So it's 90, 90 minutes plus for a hockey
60
game.
It is probably 15-minute intermissions, 2 intermissions, 30 minutes, so 90 minutes. But like, you're not like they play for 90 minutes. Also, why is this so far over?
I
They
don't know.
play for 90 minutes. Like, what's
Soccer.
what's the halftime in soccer? How long is that?
How long is it for this? I think it's 20. for World Cup.
Okay, so now you're looking at 110
It's
minutes.
45. Yes, it's 45.
Plus all the
Typically
extra time
20
at the
minutes and
end.
then 45.
Extra time at the end of each half.
If you have overtime, if you have PKs.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into soccer that makes it the longest sport next to baseball. Baseball is the longest
I argue
sport.
football are some of the longest games.
Oh.
Not playing the longest.
Yeah,
Take
I
the
know.
most
I'm
amount of
thinking
time.
of like playing
Football
time.
games
takes
take
4
like
hours.
4
Yeah.
freaking hours. They're
So true.
so long.
Yeah,
You're
because
watching the play clock and it's like
the
it's-
play what?
the timer, whatever it's called.
She did not say the word that she was supposed to say. You said the play cock.
Oh. Whatever the fucking timer is.
The play clock. I know
It'll
what you mean.
say
Yeah.
4 minutes for 20 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. The last 3 minutes of a football game
The
takes
longest.
27 years, unless you're in the lead, in which case those last 2 fly by,
hmm
and you
Yeah.
have the ball. That is.
There's no timeouts in soccer. Time keeps running.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then they just tack on all that time at the end.
Yeah, but it's you.
And I think what makes a soccer game
guarantee you
feel
it's not
long-
as much as like what.
What makes a soccer game feel long is the lack of scoring. I love soccer. I played soccer. I enjoy it.
Mhm.
It's just a slow, which is why baseball is so long too, because you can go several innings.
Is it
without
not
without
similar
a
in
run.
hockey? Like, don't you score a similar amount?
Yeah, but
in
hockey's very
hockey?
fast paced. We're talking about a 100-yard field, bigger than that for soccer.
It's 120.
Yeah, massive versus a
I only know because I had to run that.
tiny
and it
little
was awful.
fucking ice rink.
A tiny
It's
little
very
fucking
you can
ice
get
rink.
down to one end and the other very quickly. Takes you a while to run down the soccer pitch.
Yeah, 14 seconds
So 14 for you, maybe.
for me, not for them.
I imagine
me.
it's much less for them.
I imagine the professional men's soccer players are running it much faster than me.
Yeah.
I used to do it in
But-
14.
So it just makes it makes soccer feel longer because you're watching typically a lot of nothing
Yeah.
happening.
Trust me when I say I used to play 45, 20, 45. That was the longest. Those were the longest games of my life.
Yeah.
They're so long.
Yeah.
Especially against teams that like weren't good. Because I was a defender.
Right.
Then you're playing teams that aren't good and you're just
Ball's
standing-
always down on the other end.
You're
Yeah, you're
just
just
standing
like,
in the back like,
fucking, come on.
You're kicking grass. Like, I could sit down right now.
Yeah,
This is
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Anyways, so I do want to jump back a little bit. We talked about Meg
Okay,
B
yeah.
and what she does eat. Which brings me to we are in the time of year, which I've talked about last year, dog sucking season. Riley knows it well.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
I literally had a dog today.
You had a dog today?
I had a dog today at the zoo.
Dog sucking season. I saw a TikTok that said between Memorial Day and the 4th of July, the number of hot dogs consumed in America was like 881 dogs per second between the end of May and the beginning of July.
Oh my God.
So essentially a month and a week. 881 hot dogs
Why are you
per
guys
second.
eating so many hot dogs?
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, that's freaking
That-
crazy.
I mean, like that is the death. That is the epitome of dog sucking season.
You don't even have time to breathe.
Yeah.
Well, you're not eating 881 per second. This general billions of people in
Somewhere out-
America. How
someone
many
out
people are in America?
It's
Not
like-
billions.
It's a couple 100,000, right? Million.
America?
Sorry, million.
300. It's at least 300 million. I
Couple
think.
100 million.
Yeah,
Let me look it up.
350 million?
I don't know.
400 million? I don't
Look, Riley's looking that up.
Okay.
But 881 dogs per second. How many seconds are between? Just let's look at this year. When was Memorial Day? May 25th to July 4th. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks and 5 days. That's that. 5 days,
So
5 weeks.
60 seconds in a minute.
Hold on, you're jumping
60
way back.
minutes
I'm
in an
trying to
hour.
figure out how many days in 5
Oh,
weeks.
sorry. 35. 40 days. And 40 nights.
What? 35
Bible
plus
reference. There it is.
40 days of sucking dogs.
40 days of dog second season. Somebody wrote a song about that. And so then 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
How many minutes in a day? 60 minutes in an hour
times-
times 24.
I almost started singing the song from Ren.
Is suddenly I can't do math. It went away.
We should work from seconds.
like
first.
140-ish.
We have a calculator.
We do.
What are we doing? Where's our whiteboard? What are we
No,
doing?
not
Stairs.
the whiteboard.
What's going on? No, we should get the
That's the
whiteboard for
rule.
this.
What are we doing?
Get the
That's
whiteboard.
the goal now.
We're getting the whiteboard. Riley, how many days? or how many
Downstairs
people?
and it has a lot of stuff
Oh,
on it.
don't get the whiteboard. How many people in the United States?
Annabelle's close. Approximately 342 million people.
Okay. So there's
Wait, wait.
60 seconds in a minute.
What the?
You sat on the.
I
You
sat
sat on the
I
thing.
sat on a light switch.
60
God?
times 60 times 24 hours in a day
I know.
times how many days was it? 40
40.
times 40 days. That's 3,456,000 seconds times
801.
881. Don't break it again. Oh, you're taking a picture of the sunset.
The sunset's really pretty, Riley says.
Anyways, I'd love if you could come back to the peanut gallery. We are recording a podcast right now.
It's pretty.
Yes,
Pretty
very nice.
Joe.
It looks like every other Florida sunset I've ever
Oh
seen
my
in my
god.
life.
Okay. What
So
is
that's 3,044,736,000 dogs in those 40 days.
I have a hard time believing that's true.
3 billion. How many people? 342 million? Divided by 342
Oh my god.
million. That's only 8.9 dogs a person. Wait.
So I'm not having any
8.9 dogs a person.
per second.
No, just in general.
Oh, just in general.
Just every person between the. Yeah, how many dogs has Meg had in the past?
She's had
2
my
weeks.
serving, that's for sure.
You think she's had over 10 dogs?
It's possible. How many
10
How many's
dogs,
in
though?
that pack that we have in our fridge? We keep a pack in our fridge just for Megan. And she's had the whole pack in the last week. I think there's one left in
So
there.
if every American eats,
And it's a 10-pack, something like that. So 9
every
in the last week.
if every person in the United States eats 9 hot dogs in a 40-day period, we will have that's 3 billion dogs.
Golly.
That's insane. I mean,
It's the most wonderful time of year.
I love this country. It's crazy. I hate hot dogs personally.
I don't like
but
them
during Memorial Day to 4th of July, I probably consume a grand total of 1 dog.
It's the season though.
either.
Yeah.
I couldn't
So
tell
I'm
you
not
the
doing
last.
my part, but I am.
I
contributing.
genuinely could not tell you the last time I had a hot dog. Real or fake?
Oh, like a fake.
Real or veggie?
Like, yeah.
Did have a fake one at Epic.
When was that?
Beginning of April.
Not
in the-
not dog sucking season.
Haven't had one in dog second season.
Premature.
Premature dog DSS.
Premature. It was a very good one though, I will say.
Yeah?
Yeah. Had a purple bun.
I
Was it the
don't
ube?
like that.
Yeah.
Makes me uncomfortable.
Um
But yeah, 9 dogs per person for a
That's
40-day period. That's like when you
insane.
break it down
That's
that way,
light
that's
work.
not that bad.
That's light work.
Yeah, but speaking of the 342 million people in the United States, I saw another thing. This might be fake. That there's something floating around right now that
What?
the estimate for number of people that
Oh.
take up the planet has been miscalculated by
so
potentially
it's not 8 billion?
Yeah, they're saying it could be, and all this said was, and again, very, very easily could be fake. All I saw was a post. I did not do any research on this. So for those of you taking me seriously, don't, because this very well could
Don't
be a
ever
lie.
take anything we say seriously, please.
Riley, don't look it up, because you're just going to immediately defute this, and I want to have a discussion first.
we can look it up at the end.
Yeah, refute, not defute.
No, I should have corrected you on that. I heard it too.
That they may have miscalculated by 4 billion.
12 billion people?
See? Now
or
somebody
4 billion
or 4
people?
billion people. Are we at 12 billion
Where
on
we
this
at,
planet?
Joe?
Or are we at 4 billion on this
That's
planet?
a big difference.
I don't know. And that's why I was like, hey, wait a second. 4 billion's a big number no matter which way you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's either we have a lot less people on this planet,
Or we are half the
Or
amount of
we
people
are-
on this planet.
yeah, or we are severely, severely overpopulated.
Yeah.
Well, we are.
Oh,
but,
you were, yes, yeah. I knew what you were saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
because then how do they calculate that? I know if this is true, they've
Census.
calculated wrong.
The
But what about all the
census.
people that aren't in the
That's why they're
census?
thinking they may have miscalculated.
There's a lot of people on like
I would think
random
that
Did
they
you
have-
islands.
miss 4 billion people?
They have
yeah, where they hiding?
bushes.
What's it called in math where they have like the
Mouth.
I'm gonna kill you. There's a degree of
Error.
Thank you. Yeah, that one. I would imagine that they have some kind of degree of error for these
Skewed.
calculations because
Uh-huh.
there's a couple of islands that we've
Yeah,
are
but
inhabited,
a
but
couple
no
of
one else
islands
can go
don't
there.
hold
4
4
billion.
billion
No.
That's a
people.
lot of people. But if you take a couple people here,
I mean,
couple
I have a hard
people
time believing
there,
that we only have 342 million people in these great United States, in the dog-sucking United
Nifty.
States.
I mean, there's
The
like 2
dog-sucking
people
states.
in Antarctica.
Is that counting? Is that just the lower
Antarctica
48?
technically is not habited, so they don't count that.
Is this
population.
counting
Those are
the
just penguins,
the
yeah.
people on the ISS?
There's only
Mm,
4 up there at any given time, so I don't know that that's
Subtract 4.
swaying. Yeah, give or take 4 people.
That's my margin of error.
Yeah, your margin of error is the margin of error. That's what it is, not degree of
is.
error. Your margin of error being 4 is reasonable. That's
Right.
acceptable. Yeah,
Thank you.
4 billion. That's how many zeros? That's 9 zeros.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a lot of zeros.
Who's been running these numbers?
Who's doing this? Is there a census in every country or just ours?
That's what I was thinking. Like, do you think
Surely
in, like,
we don't only
No.
do you
care
think of
about
like
the people in this
very
country.
remote parts of like South America in like tribes?
jungle.
I would
yeah.
I would imagine a lot of developed countries do census. Like they run a
Census.
census.
Sensai?
I think it's just census.
I still have
gotta
this
be
fucking
racist.
8.9 dogs on my computer on my screen.
How did you think of that so fast?
Because it sounded
amazing.
that was so-
Asian to
that
me. I
was
don't know.
That was so quick. I hate that was so funny.
Oh God!
Golly, I never want to admit how funny you are.
I am one of the
sometimes.
funniest people I've ever met. One of, not the, just one of. Easy before you attack me. I said one of. One of.
You heard my intake of breath.
Well, let me just say, this bird cage, this lamp looks like a bird cage. That's how much I think it looks like a bird cage. As I called the lamp a bird cage.
It was free.
No one watching this knows what you're
I
talking
know.
about.
Annabelle got a new lamp.
It was free.
From where? The garbage?
No, some lady at home was getting rid of it.
It should have stayed there.
She was moving back to New York.
I just don't like that there's 2 different light bulbs.
That's
in
my
it.
fault. It's because I
Oh.
didn't have any other light bulbs, and I figured
Anyway,
two
so
different ones were
very
better than
you
industrial.
think developed countries.
I would think most developed countries run a census because that is
So who wouldn't be
Pretty-
running a census?
pretty substantial to
Name some
like what is the
countries.
line between like
Developed, and
developed
undeveloped?
enough for a census and not developed enough for a census?
really great question. I
Thank you.
don't.
Feel comfortable answering it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
Without
well
sounding definitely racist.
I'm not well
yeah.
versed enough in politics to be able to
Well, because I mean, like,
determine
if you
that.
look up the, give me an African country that definitely.
Chad.
Well, okay, I don't know. Is Chad developed?
I don't know.
I've heard a lot about it. I feel like it would be. What's a country that I haven't heard a lot about is probably underdeveloped?
Sierra Leone.
What?
Sierra Leone. I don't know.
think the E at the
There's
end
an
is
E at the end.
pronounced,
I don't know
yeah.
if it's pronounced or not,
I
but
think
it's
it's just
there.
Sierra Leone French.
Okay.
Okay.
Estonia. That's in Europe, right? I don't know.
Just look up a third world country and tell me, do they have a census?
Yeah, like how do the
Because I can look up the population of any country,
what is the
right?
measure of first, second, and third
Okay,
world
how do
countries?
we feel about AI overview?
Are there second world countries?
I don't know.
I thought it was just first world and third
Why
world.
would we go to from first to third?
Because that's how much of a loser they are.
That's the wage gap.
Yeah. There is no second place. You're either first or you're last.
Okay, so according to the AI overview, I googled do all countries have a census? It says while almost every nation
Computer,
Computer.
show me a census.
While almost every nation measures its population, not all of them do it through a traditional door-to-door census.
It is wild that like that's how we do it in this country.
Also,
Now there's not
only
somebody
every
walking
10 years.
door to door and going, "How many people live in this home?"
Yeah.
They
So-
don't. That's not how they do it, right? They do it via mail. Now.
There are second world countries.
Okay, we're having 2 different conversations.
Sorry,
right
we
now.
can continue with this one. I'm just
Some nations rely on continuous administrative data like birth and death records and tax registers, while others have been unable to conduct a census in decades due to war, financial limitations, or political conflict.
We're at 12 billion.
we have no idea how many people live in North
Correct.
Korea.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, it's not 4 billion.
No.
No, how big is North Korea?
Not that big, but what if they're really cramming people in?
Hmm.
They're like severely regulating how many kids you.
I thought that was China.
We're all racist.
That's
No,
a
that's
real-
actually
that's
a China
fact.
thing.
That is
Look
a
how
fact.
quickly we
Yeah.
defend ourselves. Damn it! Now we sound more racist.
And that's a fact.
Yeah. No, but I actually do think that that's a thing in China. They were like, because China does struggle from overpopulation, and smog, but that's also LA. So we won't give them that
The
We won't- on that one.
The UN recommends a census enumeration at least once every 10 years and once every 5 years for even better data. But of course, like we already said, complications include tribal conflict, war, borders not demarcated, budget, inexperience, political snags, blah, blah, blah.
I don't care about borders and where they are marcated or not demarcated or
that's,
demarcated.
that's how you get that margin of error, because you may have two different countries counting the same people because they can't decide where their
Say,
borders
you're
are.
our person. No.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
our person.
But did they
That's-
count 4 billion people twice?
Possibly.
Lebanon has not held a census since 1932.
I mean,
That's
there's
where
got to be
they're-
like at
Since
least
what year?
1932.
So
That's where
there's
the people are.
got to be
Lebanon.
at least
Coming
a
up on
couple
100 freaking
100,000
years for them.
Yeah, I mean, Lebanon's got tons of people. And now all the
Afghanistan-
extra 4 billion people are hiding there.
Afghanistan is almost gone 5 decades without a census.
So they're all in
DRC
the- they're all in
and
the Middle East.
Uzbekistan,
Uzbekistan. Where
they have
even
not
is
had
that?
a census
It's
since
next to
before
Pakistan.
1990.
There's so many stands. I can't keep them all straight.
Uzbekistan, Pakistan,
Afghanistan.
Turkmenistan,
It's too many syllables. Shorten your country's name.
the Turks. There's
So
they're
yeah,
all
we have
Us
no
3
idea.
syllables.
they're all in the Middle
USA.
East.
We have no idea. It is purely based on
So then it's 12 billion.
estimation.
Yeah. I would have thought the guess would have
Was
been
high.
under.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would have thought under.
I would have thought we were guessing
Yeah,
under.
we're so
than what
much
we
more
actually
screwed than
are.
we actually thought.
Huh?
As far
We're
as
so
the
much more
planet,
screwed than we actually are.
Oh, well, I mean,
Than we think
way
we
more
are.
overpopulated.
yeah, but like, chances are we've been that way for some time now.
Yeah.
So like, really, we're not like, if suddenly if tomorrow we woke up and came to the realization, hey, there's actually 12 billion people on this rock instead of 8 billion, everybody would freak out initially, but then we'd all realize, wait a second, we didn't just birth 4 billion people overnight.
Well, this is a slow progression.
Yeah,
of
like we've
events.
been here for a while.
4 billion people. That's like got to be at least 3 generations, right? Is that how math
Oh my
works?
God, I don't even know.
How does math work?
I don't know.
How does exponents work?
Well, not every
Doubling.
generation increases exponentially, right?
I don't know. I feel like it's
No,
Doesn't it
because
technically
people-
decrease? Like if you're looking at your lineage, it increases exponentially because your parents and then their parents and then their parents' parents' parents.
Isn't it in the U.S.
But
every
like you are just you.
every family is having 2.1 kids, so therefore
21.
that's like the statistics on
average.
it, or it used to be at least. It was 2.1
Well,
kids.
there-
So like the average American family is exponentially increasing because it's 2.1. So it's a
But
little bit
I've-
more than the 2 parents.
I've also heard that people, like some politicians, are freaking out because we're not meeting our replacement numbers anymore. We're not, like, our generation.
A replacement.
Our
number.
generation specifically.
There's
yes,
nobody that can replace
stopped-
me.
Because we're not having kids young. Like, we're having significantly less.
Like in the
kids.
40s, people were having kids when they were 18 years old after they
Yeah.
got back from World War II.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. We're
and a lot of
30 years old.
maybe having kids.
a-
Yeah.
yeah, a lot
Possibly.
of people our generation or slightly older are choosing not to have kids.
I mean, I'll make up
So-
for it. I want 4, so like I'm gonna pull my weight eventually.
But to be fair, like, we're also all the boomers are dying out. They had a huge population.
Sure.
So
Hence, boomer.
yes. So we're losing boomers. We're not having a lot of kids. People
I
are
mean,
freaking out.
I think we can afford. Although I think 342 million seems like a low number for us. It doesn't seem like a lot of people. I think we can afford to lose a few.
Yeah. I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right.
Specifically in the central Orlando area.
Yeah, if we could lose a couple million from here, I wouldn't
I would
complain at
love
all.
that.
Golden.
Streets might be a little bit less congested.
I'd love less traffic on the I-4.
It'd It'd be pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
Create another lane and then wipe out half the population.
But again, my point being, it's if tomorrow we woke up and they said, "Hey, actually, we've been wrong this whole time. It's 12 billion, not 8 billion."
Crazy.
People would panic. But
Yeah.
in a week, everybody would be like, "Well, wait a second. It must have been 12 billion for a while, and we've
Right.
been doing okay. So I guess it's okay."
Right.
Yeah. I don't think we'd see a sudden spike in abortions to try and bring down the population.
This is related.
Oh boy.
Well, I just
To abortions or just to this
no,
conversation?
this well, both.
Okay.
This thought popped into my head while we were talking about this. I don't remember which country it was in, but there's like in certain countries where the gender equality is not super great, and they
Yeah.
were
Women are treated like shit, you mean?
terminating
Terminating.
female babies before they were born, and now there's like an excess of like males in the country, and there's no women. And have
We're
you seen?
killing female fetuses,
Yeah,
and now there's just a bunch of
and so now
dudes.
that they're all grown
It's a
up, it's a
sausage
bunch
fest.
of it's a bunch of like
Talk about dog sucking season.
That's all they got.
Yeah, it's a dog sucking country.
I don't know.
Where is this?
I feel like it was some kind of like Eastern Asian area.
Say it with your chest.
I didn't want you to bully me, Joe.
I don't
Whispering
even.
into a microphone is crazy.
Yeah. I actually don't. If that's crazy. I mean, like that's a wild thing to do if you want your people to keep going. Can't.
But they hated women.
I know. Yeah. I mean, you really got to hate women
Well, yes.
to like not even let them be
Some
born.
countries really do.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
so
like,
now-
at what point do they realize that like they need
That's
them?
not how that works. Scientifically.
There is no point that they realize they need them.
No, that they can't have a population without the women.
Oh, right. No, but I'm saying at what point do they realize that they need them in order to continue having
Right,
a
correct,
population?
yeah,
I think now when it's all dudes.
When it's just a
But
bunch
now
of
there's
dudes
all
and everyone's
dudes?
like, shit, I'm not gay. So this kind of blows for me.
Literally.
Yeah. literally.
Hey.
Anyway, would you like to hear about how the terms first, second, and third world came about?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot we
Love to
talked about
tell
that. Yeah.
It originated from the Cold War.
Of course, yeah. Two superpowers.
The third world countries referred to originally the countries that were not aligned with NATO or the Warsaw Pact during the Cold War.
Oh, that's kind of
Whereas the first and second world countries respectively referred to capitalist and communist countries.
the first and what? First and second.
First
one?
and second world countries referred to capitalists as like the first world countries, communists as second world countries.
Mm. And third
Uh,
world is people that just weren't a part
That
of it.
just weren't a part of it at all. And so now it's just kind of developed into the higher up in
So
ranking you are.
it was us bullying the little countries.
Basically, we were
Right.
saying, why aren't you as cool as us?
Yeah.
Basically.
That sounds like what we would do.
I meant to tell Riley that there's a lot of grass in that bathroom. She just went to the bathroom in my room, and there's grass all over the floor because every time I take off my costume when I come home, now grass goes flying everywhere.
I'm sure she won't even blink an eye.
Did
Did you hear about the Artemis 3 crew? You saw the announcement?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on
My
it?
first thought, because I had a first thought,
Yeah.
very clearly.
What was your first thought? What are your current thoughts?
How the hell are we going from Christina Koch
Yeah.
to no women?
Mm-hmm.
Rude.
What are your current thoughts?
They're fine.
Still the same? Or
I mean, I'm still like,
where are the chicks?
it was an interesting choice
Yeah.
after how popular Christina was.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not a crew full of all white dudes, so
True.
we're winning. They look fun.
They do look very fun. I watched the live stream.
I
it
did
was
not.
It was very, very fun.
I just saw
very
the, like,
exciting.
announcement.
Yeah,
before.
it was cool to like see them all like introduced. Like the room was going absolutely wild for them. It was very, very cool. I will be honest, like the first thought I had when they said the fourth guy's name and it was a guy, I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Interesting choice.
No women this time.
No.
I was like, okay, well, whatever. I don't know the process for choosing astronauts.
Yeah.
Well, then, lo and behold, I relied on the internet because
Mhm.
the internet is up in arms
Did
about
you
the
see
Artemis
NASA
3.
said something about it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Jared Isaacman released a statement.
I did see
And
this.
there are several posts now about like how astronauts are chosen. It is a very grueling process. It is a very technical process. And oftentimes it leads to many people who may be qualified not going on the mission. And I'm genuinely shocked because like again, I get it. Like it is
I'm sure there's a lot that goes into it that we don't see and
Yes.
don't understand.
Yeah, I was shocked that there wasn't at least one woman on the mission because
Yes.
that seemed like something they were definitely like
Hinting towards
encouraging a lot with the Artemis missions. But I was more shocked by the negative reactions on the internet by it, like people that are legitimately so furious by it.
Yeah.
And like I don't want to.
Again,
I'm a man, so I don't
I'm
really have
not
room to talk here. But
Furious because I understand it's probably a
Yes.
lot that goes into it. And I'm sure it just has to do with timing and how everything worked out.
yeah,
However, it was interesting that with as popular as Christina was,
Yeah.
that they didn't think like we have to, even just for like posterity's sake,
yeah.
just for appearance's sake.
Yeah.
She could be shit, but like
Yeah, but she can't be. That's the thing. Is like they
I know,
need somebody
and I
who's
know
not.
that, and I know that it's like a visual thing. It's
Yeah.
very, very visual.
Which is why I like when I saw the post of like how the astronaut like choosing process works. I wanted to like read read up about that, because I was like I don't actually know. So like my confusion on why there isn't a woman may be unjustified, and I think that that's why many other people's anger is unjustified because while there are several women who have been pre-chosen for the Artemis timeline, none of them made it into this mostly because of prior or upcoming missions. And so like after a mission there's a certain amount of time before you're allowed to fly again because you have to do debriefing and you have to do checkups and you have to do all of these things that NASA requires. And then if you've got a mission coming up, you can't do this mission because you've got a mission very soon.
Yeah.
And so, again, there are several women who have been chosen, Christina being one of them, for the Artemis missions. Whether they're backups in the future or whether they are, actually going to be on the missions in the future, they've been chosen. But they may not get to fly because if they're going to the space station, if
they're still astronauts and they're still going
they
up
are still astronauts.
somewhere, sometime.
Yeah.
They're just not going on this very, very public one.
Yeah.
very,
And
very
also, like,
displayed one.
this mission is not as spectacular of a mission as the last one was,
No.
or as the next two are going to
Yeah.
be, because this one is only going into low Earth orbit. And sure, they're testing the lunar landers, which is fucking awesome, but they're not going to the moon.
No.
The last one did, and the next two are.
Yeah.
So, like,
This one's just kind
it's
of
already sent a couple of dudes up
It's
there
okay.
to dock with some things.
I'm not like as furious as I have seen some people online be.
It
was an
like-
interesting choice for sure.
Yeah.
However, I know that in 4 and 5 somewhere there's going to be a girl up there because they are putting a girl on the moon.
They have committed to first woman on the moon.
Yes.
So like that is happening. So people just got to calm down a little bit.
It's gonna happen.
I know it's all right. Guys aren't taking back over. It's okay. I do think this crew looks really cool.
They do.
They look
There's
like
an Italian guy.
Yeah. He
Fun.
first of all
Luca.
tall. Luca's a big boy.
I know. He's got to fit in that little capsule.
Yeah. But they look like they're just gonna have the time of their lives up there.
Mm-hmm.
And the first guy they introduced, Andre, he was the backup for Artemis 2.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he was the backup astronaut. So that's really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that just, gives people some hope that even if you're a backup astronaut, there's a very good chance in
can
the
still
very
make it up
next
there.
mission or two you will be flying.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I saw the crew announcement and I thought it was very awesome. I'm very excited because it's rapidly approaching.
Mhm.
And they seem to have no fear
Not
that Blue
this
Origin...
year, but next year.
Next year, 2027. They seem to have no fear that Blue Origin, will not get their stuff
Oh, that's
time.
good.
Yeah,
It didn't seem like their not landing pad, launch pad was as badly
Yeah.
damaged.
Also,
as it
apparently
first thought.
they're they're either in the process of building a new launch pad and they're almost done, or they
Oh.
have another launch pad that they can use, which was originally said they didn't have one.
I know, not that this applies to Blue Origin. When we were at Kennedy the other week, they were SpaceX is building another launch pad that is
Yeah.
almost complete.
Yeah, but they were talking
we
about
saw
Blue
it.
Origin during the stream, and they said Blue Origin will be continuing launches and I'm like,
Mm.
or continuing progress, maybe they said.
Mm.
So I was like, oh, interesting. I didn't know.
No, it's weird.
I thought they were kind of like held back.
Mm.
But yeah, very exciting.
Yep.
Now that like the crew has been announced, even though it's still like a year plus out,
Mhm.
it
Things are happening.
feels-
The
it
ball is
feels
rolling.
Very, very real and very fast. So
Yeah.
I'm very excited. But that's all I have this week to talk about.
Unfortunately,
You can't remember.
I
No, the
don't-
question that Meg had.
oh yeah, I do. Meg, what was the question?
Oh,
Oh,
my
the-
God,
yeah.
write it down.
No. So she came up
How
with
many?
this.
No, this is what you said. How many chuggas before the
Yes.
choo-choo? Oh, that was Meg.
That was it. It was a stupid question,
Yeah,
but it
no, it's a great question.
did get us talking last night.
Absolutely, it's 4.
What?
Sorry, just 4.
So you're saying chugga 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 chew?
Choo choo. Well, not chew. One chew? No, 2 chews.
Chugga 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 choo
Choo
choo.
choo. Yeah.
That's insane, Joe.
What song?
It's two chuggas.
2 chuggas. Riley?
The song is two chuggas.
I think 2.
Because immediately when she said that, my brain went to chugga 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 chugga
Oh my God, Choo Choo Soul.
chugga chugga.
Oh,
I
classic.
can get on board with 2. What I can't get on board with is people saying more than 4. People have said like, oh, it's 8.
Where are you getting 4? Why are you saying 4?
4 feels right.
That's so many chuggas, Joe.
It's literally 2 more than you're saying.
It's insane.
It's 4.
You gotta like take another breath in between just to get them all out.
Try it right now.
No, I'm not doing it again.
Exactly, because the first time you didn't take an extra breath, you rat. I hit my wrist. No, because this question got brought up at work like months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And somebody said 16, and I said, "You
Huh?
jump off a bridge. You're not allowed here. 16.
Just excessive.
16 chuggas.
What are you even saying that? What,
I can't
what's
even
the point?
count that many chuggas. That's insane. Like, what? You try counting 16 while saying
Oh,
them.
I guess that's
Like, you
true,
can't
yeah.
keep track of which one you're
I
on.
had a hard time doing the 4. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
my Lord. 16 is wild. Somebody else said 8.
No, you can't go over 2. Anything over
You
2 is
can,
insane.
But it has to be an even number. We can't agree on
chugga
that.
chugga chugga.
It can't
choo-choo.
possibly be chugga choo choo. that's just sacrilegious.
Chugga choo choo.
Yeah, chugga choo choo. It has to be on a 5 or a 0. It doesn't have to
When
be
you, Caitlin asked, when you do your volume, like for
even.
the
car.
TV or the car, does it have to be on an even number?
No. People that
Because
stop on 18 make me want to punch babies in the face.
so
That's how
I
angry it makes
have
me.
crippling OCD.
Crippling's a bit of an excessive
Crippling
overtake.
Joe. And she cannot stand. I don't care about the volume. I will turn the volume up to whatever number I can hear best.
That I'd punch you in the face.
And she hates it.
yeah, Riley turns it up 17, and I'm like,
Yeah, I'll do like 11.
Jump out of the car
No,
right now.
I do not.
Get out of the moving car.
I do not turn it up to
you
17.
have stopped on 17.
I turn it up in units of 2.
Let me tell
you
you,
have
always an
stopped
even
on
number.
yeah, but if it's at 15, you'll turn it up to 17 because that's a unit of 2.
when I
You're the
tell
one.
you, I don't look at the volume. I purely keep turning it up until I get to a volume that I am like, yeah, this is good. Why would I look at the numbers? I don't care what the numbers say. I want to be able to hear it.
You're just wrong. Caitlin's on board.
No.
You don't do 5s though. You do even numbers.
Yeah, she just
I
does
got to do.
evens.
If you stop at 16, I'm gonna kill you.
So you're saying that your only options are 5, 10, 15, nothing in between? What if 10 is too quiet and 15 is too loud?
There's no such thing as too loud.
Huh?
Why wouldn't you bring it down to 10?
Well, and then earlier, right before you got here, she had it on like 2.
That's insane. Our TV at home, the new big TV that we both got.
Yeah.
15. That's my.
I think I usually keep it around 10.
I keep it at 10, And
Yeah.
then certain movies or certain streaming services, they're too quiet. So
Some
I
go
crank it
down
up
to 7
15.
or see. I'm the opposite. Some are too loud, so I go down to 7 or 8.
Yeah, our house is always loud as shit because
Animals.
animals.
Usually just us.
One
and
animal in particular. Riley knows
Caitlin's
which
not
one I'm talking
speaking.
about. Yeah. We'll tell you after the podcast. So, it's just like, no, it has to be a 5 or a 0
Mm.
because every other number just looks unpleasant. Like sometimes I hate that my favorite number is 7 because it's like
Now,
why
let me
couldn't it have
ask
been
you-
5 or 10.
Let me ask you this, because this is another thing I do. One
Yeah.
of my weird quirks. My alarms are
Every 15 minutes.
no. I never do it on like a number like that. It's always like a 3 or a 6 or 7. Like it's 5:17 or 5:16.
You're just doing that to be unique and annoying.
No, I
Yes,
just
you annoy me now. You bother me. You should, Caitlin says she's also lying. Show me your
my
alarms
one
right now.
this time has been 5:15 because I made a new
job.
one. Huh?
A new job. That's
New job.
acceptable. Show
But
me your
like-
alarms right now. Phone. Let's swap alarms. Let's take
Yeah,
a
let's see what
gander
they
at
are
our
right now.
alarms.
God knows what I have on here right now. I also go through and delete mine like every month because I make new
Crazy.
ones. Oh, they're actually not right that now. They're actually whole numbers. Congrats.
Hmm.
You have a 1201.
I do have a 1201. That was for one time.
Put in an ADO.
Yep, that's what it was for.
Why a 1201?
Look at that. 5:15, 5:30, 5:45, 6,
309.
6:15, 6:30, 7, 7:15, 7:30,
331.
7:45.
See, like that's how I set alarms.
And then I never use it again. Yeah. I never use those random numbers
I
again.
delete mine probably every other week.
How many alarms do you turn on? 9:29. What's that one for? I'm deleting that one.
How many do I turn on every morning?
Yeah.
So
No, every night, but yeah.
Sorry, yes. It depends on when I have to wake up. So for like right now, because I have to be up or I have to leave around 6-ish. Yeah. Right now I set 4. I do 5:15, 5:30, 5:45, and 6.
Right.
I'm awake by 5:15. I
Okay.
never need multiple alarms.
Right. Yeah. So tomorrow, let's say I work at 11 o'clock. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn on my 8:45 as my early buffer alarm.
Mm-hmm.
No, I turn them on when I go to bed. Yeah, no, I will be doing that.
I've explained my schedule.
Also, that
for-
says 8:45 a.m. That's right. So if I have to work at 11, I wake up 2 hours early. But I
Yeah.
turn on 2 hours and 15
I
minutes.
also do 2 hours
Yeah.
before my shift.
So
That's
then I go
funny.
9, 9:15, 9:30, 9:45, 10, 10:15. I have to leave the house by 10:30. So I turn on the 10:30 alarm just in case one of two things happens. I miss all the others and I am dead to the world. That's my last ditch effort to not be late. I wake up and I
You
fucking
could
rush
sleep
out the door.
through all of those
Yeah.
alarms.
Oh my
Um,
god, I can't even.
And you know what
tell
Riley
you.
does? She lets it happen. Riley lets me sleep through all those alarms. Doesn't wake me up.
No, if you can't, you deserve that, Joe. You can't wake up to 20.
I deserve a
freaking
loving partner
alarms.
who will wake me up if my alarms are going off. Because I'm a heavy sleeper and she's a light sleeper. That's what I deserve. Hold on, let me finish my story. Or the other thing that happens is I fall asleep in the shower. Happens every morning. That's what I do.
What?
And I depend on one of these alarms to wake me up and get me out
Joe,
of the shower.
what the hell are you talking about?
You've never fallen asleep in the shower?
No.
You're not taking good showers then. Crank the heat. Let the water.
You're standing up?
No.
What are you doing in the shower?
Crank the heat. Water hits the chest.
That's such a waste of water.
I don't give a fuck about water. I live in America. I'm turning off my alarms,
It's
Caitlin.
expensive.
We spend like $30 on water a month. It's like not that bad. And actually 30's being a bit dramatic. I think it's less than that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how our water bill isn't higher. I use a lot of water. It's because I don't drink any water, so I'm not turning on the faucet to fill up my cup.
Right.
How
Oh,
long is your
Caitlin
shower?
says that Annabelle takes.
Yes,
really long
however,
showers.
How long's your shower?
Those long showers are only like 2 to 3 days. I take quick showers in between.
How long is your shower?
Like 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, then why are you getting mad at me?
Because
Well, I'm
I
talking
do
to
that.
15 minutes.
You're
Because
spending half an hour in the fucking shower.
That's how I used to be in high school.
And I need you to know Listen, and I need you
Caitlin
to know.
lays down while Annabelle's in the shower.
I
and
need
falls
you to
asleep.
know though, I am doing something all 30 of those minutes.
What
like
the fuck
it's
are you
not it's
doing?
not being wasted. Like I am not just sitting there doing nothing. I am
I think
doing
it's being a
something.
little bit
What is your
wasted.
The
shower
entire time.
routine? Jesus. Caitlin has 3 times as much hair as you do.
You watch movies in the shower?
Yeah.
That's called wasted time.
But like while I'm doing stuff, Joe,
You're getting distracted by the movie.
I promise you I'm not.
I bet you
I'm
are.
working the whole time.
Working. Jesus
I
Christ.
don't like to
You're
wash
this
my
big.
No, I don't. It's my hair. I wash my Joe. I don't like to wash my hair because it's such a process. That's why I do it like every 3 days.
I'm gonna go look in your shower.
There's like 3 things in there.
What
You're not
You don't have that much hair.
I know. I wash my hair like 3 or 4 times.
Your poor hair.
And I
Your
know
hair's
that's
gonna
weird.
fall out
I
of
know
your
that's
head.
weird. I know that's weird, Joe. I have issues. I acknowledge that.
Anyways, yeah. So I sleep through a lot of my alarms
That's
because
crazy.
it's like because of the amount of sleep that I get. If I go
Yeah,
to
'cause
bed
you go to bed
late-
at like 3 a.m.
Yeah, if I go to bed later than I should, like I shoot for 6 hours. If I go to bed with less than 6 hours of sleep, then chances are I'm missing the first few alarms. And I'm not. There are times I'm not entirely missing them. Like there are several times that I will sleep straight through it. There are also multiple times where I hear it, reach over in my sleep, turn off my alarm, and go and never even wake up.
That's insane, Joe.
Yeah. But Riley can also attest to this. This was probably a couple months ago. I woke up late and I was like, my alarms did not go off because I looked and they were all still on and they did not go off. And Riley was like, I didn't hear alarms. I'm like,
Kinda
okay, you're a
stress me
light
out.
sleeper.
You can't tell me that.
My alarms had gone off, but my ringer was all the way down. So there was no volume to my alarms, which I didn't even know that was possible. I thought alarms bypassed the ringers.
It doesn't
It-
vibrate?
I can't hear vibration. Are you kidding me?
He can't hear his alarm going
Yeah.
next to his ear.
Meanwhile, Riley's in the living room just ignoring it and not waking me up.
On our days off, I ignore it. Yeah.
There's been times where I've been running late for work and you did not wake me up and you could have. Just saying.
Anyway, I'm up on the first ring.
Yeah, I set 1 alarm every morning.
I
That's
set
it.
multiple because I'm paranoid, but I'm awake on that first ring.
Yeah.
I will usually like roll back over and close my eyes and wait for the second alarm to go off.
The only time I wake up on the very first one is if I got exactly the right amount of sleep. And I have finished a sleep cycle right as my alarm goes off. It happens maybe once a week.
Do you have a weird, Caitlin and I have talked about this before. Do you have a weird setting your alarm process?
No, I get in bed and I turn on my alarm
Okay.
when I go to bed.
So this is where we differ. This is one of many ways we differ.
I look
but-
at my schedule. I go, I work at 11, alarm turned on.
So I'll show you how I do it. I look and see what time I work the next day if I
Yeah.
work, of
Mhm.
course. And then I have to keep that open. It's a little harder now because I don't use Cast Life anymore.
Mm.
But I used to keep Cast Life open. I would keep Cast Life like right here. And I would go back and forth and look at it and make sure that the time didn't change for some reason. Because why would it? I don't know.
Oh, you should be medicated. What?
It's the going back and forth that tells me you should be medicated.
No, I know. So I go back and forth and make sure my time doesn't change. Hold, please.
Okay. Now you don't have the microphone, Riley.
She's lost privileges.
No, I'm saying you don't have it. You need to get it. Not you don't get it anymore.
Anyway, I will keep my shift open on the other page. I'll go back and forth. Then I will set the alarm. I will do the math in my head. I'll be like, okay, it takes me 30 minutes to drive to work. Then it takes me 30 minutes to walk from my car to whatever time it is. I don't know. And I will do the math backwards that way to figure out when I need to set my alarm. Then I set my alarm. Sorry, the cat ran. Then I set my alarm like 45 minutes before that, 30 minutes before that, 15 minutes before that. Then when I need to get up or whatever, I don't know. Then, so like, let's say I'm setting my alarm for tomorrow and I'm setting these 4 like I have been all week. I will put my phone down. I will turn my phone off. I will pull it back up and I will check my time again. And then I'll go back to this. And then I will check my volume. Do that. Make sure it's all the way up. And then I will look at those again. And then I'll probably check my volume like another 2 or 3 times. And then I'll put it down. Pick it up again. I probably do this process for like 15 minutes.
I feel bad for anybody who ever shares a bed with you. I'm going to say that so brutally and aggressively because just you telling me the story makes me want to strangle the life out of you. You know you turned them on. Go the fuck to sleep.
But what if they turned off, Joe?
Then your phone is a robot and you're an idiot. I don't know what else to
My
tell
phone
you.
is a robot.
I'm gonna throw you out a window.
Anyway,
God.
I also don't like setting my alarms at night because it's a very long process.
I work at 11 minus 2 hours. Boop, boop, boop. Good night.
That would stress me out. Because I can't sleep. It's not like I don't want to do it.
You can sleep.
No,
Just close your eyes.
no, Joe.
Just close your eyes.
I can't.
You can.
I can't.
You simply a choice.
Because I try. That's what I do. I roll over, I close my eyes, I try to fall asleep, and then I'm like, what if I like press something weird? And then I go back and I have to look at it again.
Have you ever in your life pressed something weird?
No, and I've never missed an
Right,
alarm.
Then just go to sleep.
I can't, Joe, because the one time I don't do it, I'm going to miss an alarm.
You won't though.
But I will.
It's like my mom saying the one time she doesn't worry, then something is gonna happen. The one time she doesn't call me because she's worried I'm gonna be dead. No, it's not true. It's actually not true.
I can't, Joe. But then
Can't
what
really wake you
what
up.
if she misses her alarm then too?
When has that ever happened?
Never.
When have you ever missed your alarm, Caitlin? Right.
Never.
So just go the fuck to sleep. This is how I know that I don't have any problems because you just piss me off with these little fucking stupid things. It's so dumb. Just go to sleep.
I can't,
It's like with
Joe.
Meg. I couldn't pay attention. Just pay attention. Just do it. Just do the
can't.
thing.
I can't.
You can.
I can't.
It's
I roll
simply
over.
Have
I
more
try.
willpower.
I try to fall asleep, and then I'm like, "Dang!
This is why women can't go to outer space.
Oh my god!"
Said it. Can't get my mic out. That's how I was gonna. So the movies we watched this week. We watched our 2 movies.
Yeah.
Christmas in Connecticut and Shazam.
Shazam!
First time seeing both of those movies.
You've never seen Shazam?
Never seen Shazam. Riley said the same thing. I've never seen it.
Hmm.
Good movie.
You should watch the second one.
I probably will.
I'm in it.
I won't be looking for that. But I was like, how is Shazam possibly a Christmas movie? And then I turned it on and I was like, takes place at Christmas.
But
right
it's
at the beginning.
not.
Yeah, but the entire movie is set around Christmas. So it's a Christmas movie, I guess.
suppose.
Santa's in it.
Santa is in it several times.
Now, Christmasing Connecticut.
I thought you said Christmasing. I was like, what are we Christmasing?
Christmasing.
Christmas in
No,
Connecticut
Christmas in
is
Connecticut
definitely a Christmas
definitely
movie.
is.
A Christmas comedy. Yeah.
Which is from 1945, by the way. You watched that
I
version,
thought it was
right?
42, but
Whatever
yes,
it is.
it's in the 40s. Yeah,
Okay.
black
Because
and white.
there's 2 of them. There's one from like the
82, 92.
92.
That's where I got the 2 from.
Yeah. I did have to double check which one and realized it was the older one, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was better than I thought it was going to be. Now, It's a Wonderful Life, which is
Yeah.
a classic,
Yeah.
but I liked the movie.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Am I going to watch it every Christmas? I don't know. But I could watch it every now and again.
Okay.
It's if you've never seen it, spoilers for a 1940s movie, an 80-year-old movie.
You've had time.
It's like a Christmas rom-com essentially
hmm
from the 40s.
Which, I feel like romance in the loosest of senses.
Yeah. But I mean it's still like
All of a sudden they're married.
yes, but there is romance.
Yeah, I suppose.
More comedy than romance.
Yeah.
Com-rom, if you will.
The plot of the movie, did I say the plot? Sure. Is that it's this lady who writes about family and home and cooking and recipes. And she says she has all of those things, and she does not. But nobody knows that, including her boss. And said boss then invites, who is it?
Soldier.
Yeah, to
Military man.
yeah,
to her house.
which
she does
for
not have.
Christmas to meet her family and her children and all the things. And she's very quickly has to be like, oh my God, I need a family. I need a house.
Yeah.
And then goes and gets one, but then ends up falling in love with the soldier instead.
Yeah.
Which is an issue because she's married to this other guy.
Quote unquote. A guy she doesn't love.
No.
And so when the soldier walks into the house, it's love at first sight.
Yeah.
Between Elizabeth and Jones. They keep calling, I think Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JJ. It was like a JJ initial.
Yeah. Love at first sight. I thought it was cute. Again, it's a 1940s movie. So
Yeah.
it's a very simple movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was fun. I laughed a couple of times. Riley laughed a couple of times.
Really?
So I thought the comedy was decent for a 1940s movie. I'm sure it was a hoot back then.
I did look up because I looked up some like number details about it, but they spent $800,000 on it. I have no idea what that is now because that's in 1945.
Sounds like
money.
a lot of money back then.
They made almost $4 million off of it, which
That
I
sounds
did
like a
look up,
lot of
and that
money
was
back then.
it was almost $100 million, which like in now,
Yeah.
so like not like a blockbuster now, but like
Yeah, but that's the turnaround or the return on
turnaround-
that.
yeah, doing pretty good. So
Yeah.
good for them.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Again, I don't know that I'd turn it on every Christmas, but
Mhm.
I could, like, if it was on, I'd be like, oh, I like this movie. So,
Yeah.
And Shazam, definitely not a Christmas movie. It does take place
No.
during Christmas. I did enjoy the movie a lot because I like superheroes. I will say there was a point very early on in the movie when, what's the kid's name? Who
Billy
turns into
Batson?
Shazam?
Billy
Billy.
Batson.
Billy, yeah. When he gets to the foster home, and then his brother, what's the other kid's name?
I don't know
With the
anyone's
crutch?
names.
With the crutches? Okay,
I
well,
can see his face in my head.
when he's showing him the,
the guy who plays him is
batarang,
not very nice.
when he's showing him the batarang and the bullet from that shot Superman, in that moment, I turned around and I go, I completely forgot this was a DC,
DC movie,
until
yeah.
this very moment.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like DC at all
Mm-mm.
leading up to that moment. And then in that moment, I was just like, oh, this kid's got a batarang. He's a fan of Batman, whatever.
Nope.
And then he pulls out the bullet, and I'm
It's the
like,
real
oh,
one.
shit, this is actually a batarang, and that's actually a
Yeah.
bullet. I'm like, this is a DC movie. That's right.
I like the first movie. You haven't seen the second one, and that's not what we watched, but I don't like the second one very much. But the first one's good. It's a good superhero movie, not
Yeah.
a Christmas movie.
It's funny, again, enjoyable. I like naturally want to rank it higher than Christmas in Connecticut
Mm-hmm.
because it's a more modern movie and it's a better movie, I guess.
Better production quality.
Yeah, but like in terms of, and I keep
It's hard to
like going
compare
back
it, though. Like
they're
80 years
very
difference.
different movies. Yeah. I keep wanting to say like I want to rank it as a Christmas movie, which as a Christmas movie, Shazam gets a 0.
0. Yeah, it's not a Christmas movie.
Yeah, but we haven't been ranking the movies based on if they're Christmas or not because we gave Jumanji a pretty high ranking.
Yeah.
So
Which I
I'm-
would argue is even less Christmas than Shazam.
yes, very much so. At least Santa Claus appears in Shazam. I'm gonna give Shazam a 74.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm gonna give it a 70.
Oh.
70 flat.
Wow.
The more I thought about it, the more I was like, child actors just annoy me sometimes because they're like not good.
Yeah.
And that's fairly evident in these children.
Mhm.
So, and that's not their fault. It just sometimes it's hard for me to watch child
I've been
actors.
acting a while.
Um,
Hard for Joe to watch child actors.
yes, that should be a good thing.
Suppose.
Yeah, I don't like watching children. Point blank period.
Woohoo.
And then Christmas in Connecticut. Whoever played Elizabeth, I thought was very
I
attractive.
didn't recognize any of the cast.
I have no idea
list.
who she was, but I loved her.
Mhm.
I'm sure she was. I'm sure she was like in every magazine and on every young boy's bedroom wall
Right.
as a in the 1940s. I don't want to know where to go with it. What are you going to give Shazam? Let me think of my score.
I
for Christmas in
actually,
Connecticut.
you said 74. I was going 70, and you changed yours
so
to
you're
70.
going to go up to 74.
That's why. Well, I'll stay 70.
Okay.
That's why I said wow, because you said the exact number that was in my head. So I'm going 70.
First time I think we've agreed on a
Yeah.
yeah. Do you have a ranking for Christmas in
Um,
Connecticut? It's hard because I did
I
enjoy
like
it,
to try
but it's
to.
like it's a black and white movie.
I've done this with a few of the movies we've watched, a few of the older ones. I like to try to put it into perspective of the time period it was filmed and
Yeah, like
released in.
exist in the 40s.
Yes.
How was it back then?
So with
Probably
that,
a
I'm
great
gonna
movie.
go 62.
I think that's a very fair rating, and I don't necessarily want to go lower or higher, so I will meet you at 62.
Alrighty, wow.
I enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
Two
but
movies that
it's-
we
but it's no
exactly agreed
Shazam.
on.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Riley, you got those down?
Wow.
70 and 62 both for.
And then Caitlin, do you have your wheel of fortune?
Also, what was the scratch for Christmas in Connecticut?
The Shazam was a lightning bolt,
Yeah, I could have
which
guessed
makes
that.
sense.
Christmas in Connecticut was on the left side. Was it a pen, a quill?
No, it's a sailor.
Oh, that's not
I
that far.
guess.
I was looking
It's
way
that.
too far over.
It's that one. I'm assuming it's the love interest,
Yes.
like a sailor or soldier.
Yeah, I mean he was a sailor, so. You got the numbers, Riley? Thank you. Spinning the
It's
wheel.
spinning.
Survey says.
The Santa Claus.
Now, is it just the first one?
I think so.
It doesn't say like the series.
No, I
the
don't think there.
trilogy?
I don't think there was one on here.
Because wasn't Harry Potter like the Harry Potter series? Which is crazy that we're gonna have to watch a whole fucking saga.
All 9 movies. 8.
I mean, I love those movies,
Nine.
but it is, in 1
9
week.
because it's 8.
8 books, 9 movies. 7 books, 8 movies.
8
Yes,
movies. Yeah,
sorry.
Santa Claus.
he's looking for it.
Oh,
Can't
that's
find it.
all right.
I don't like these movies.
What are we watching?
The
The Santa Claus.
Oh,
Some of the best movies ever made.
Tim Allen annoys me.
Tim Allen
That's
annoys
fair.
you?
that's fair.
And I just don't like him because of him, but also because of the movies. I think
love
they're
those. I have never
kind of bad.
laughed harder than watching those movies. I quote those movies all of the
I
time.
get a lot of secondhand embarrassment from these
I
movies.
think
Oh,
that's
I
part
love
of the
them.
issue is they're just kind of like
yeah,
I love
cringy.
them. How? Where? When?
the whole thing.
Excellent movies.
Just watching the first one. Thank God. Didn't want
I
to
don't know.
watch
The
all of them.
Escape Clause is probably the
All
best
3?
one with Jack Frost.
Yeah, that's the one I remember the most vividly, I think.
Martin Short. Phenomenal movie.
There's 3 of them?
And there's a series on Disney Plus, which is not good.
Oh? Okay, we're only watching the first one.
Those are like my must-watch.
I actively avoid those movies every
That's how I
Christmas.
feel about Elf. We're watching The
Watching
Santa
The
Claus,
Santa
not Santa
Claus.
Claus the movie. So Santa Claus the movie is a very different thing.
What is Santa Claus the movie?
No idea.
Okay,
Never heard of
we're
it.
watching the Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Yes.
Cool.
With Buzz Lightyear.
Oh yeah, he is Buzz.
Yeah.
I forget that.
Do you get annoyed by Buzz Lightyear?
I actually don't like the Toy Story movies, so maybe it's just a Tim Allen thing.
Crazy. Anyways.
Trivia.
Not Eat of the Week.
Trivia, the Eat of the Week.
All of the Frozen
All
movies. There's
2 of the Frozen movies.
The Frozen series. Riley, do you have trivia?
I do.
All right. Oh, yeah. I guess I need my phone.
I'm ready.
Wait.
Okay.
I mean, you can go ahead and ask. I'm just scrolling.
So, to celebrate Annabelle's new job, we all know, the giraffes have 7 vertebrae in their neck.
Mm-hmm.
Approximately, how long is a giraffe's vertebrae?
How long is each vertebrae?
Yep.
That would require me to know how long a giraffe's neck is.
I know how long a giraffe's neck is.
Had to go with a biology question. Like you hate me.
You complain about every question I choose.
I only complain about the biology questions. Sure, I'll take that. I'm going up a little bit. I'm locked in.
Okay.
Do you know this answer?
I don't.
Okay.
This is a guess.
Okay.
I using context clues to try to guess. Educated,
Sure, yeah.
but
I'm
it's a guess.
doing the best context I have.
Yeah. I said 10 inches.
I said 1.5 feet, which would be
18 feet.
18 feet.
18 inches.
18
Sorry.
inches.
It's 10 inches.
There you go.
Well, I figured their necks are 6 feet long. There's 7 vertebrae.
See?
Did a
And
little
I didn't
quick-
know.
Did a little quick
I
math.
didn't know how long a giraffe's neck was.
Should have been 10 or 11 inches each.
Oops. Immediately put my name down again. We are still tied. 4 to 4.
Still in-
Still tied. I was in the lead. You have now.
we are now
it
tied again. Yes.
We've alternated every week.
Yeah.
Okay. Eat of the week. This week we had Hungry Howie's
Mhm.
pizza place down here. From the outside of the restaurant, when we drove by it the other day, I was like, "Ooh, that looks like a good pizza place. It
Ooh.
sounds really good.
Yeah.
We got to try that," which is why I recommended it today. What were your thoughts on the pizza before I give my thoughts on the pizza? What did you have?
I had some cheese pizza with some cheesy bread.
Cheesy bread.
You said it earlier. What did you say exactly? It left
Left more to be desired.
Yes, left more
The
to be
cheesy
desired.
bread leaves more to be desired is what I said explicitly.
And I'm going
yes.
to extend that statement to the pizza as well.
Yeah.
I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
I really like pizza, and like it was fine, but
yeah,
it
was very much. Now I'm gonna say something and then immediately like contradict myself a little bit, but let me say what I had first. I had a chicken bacon ranch pizza, which they don't have like a regular chicken bacon ranch. I can get like a chicken bacon ranch flatbread.
Mm.
But what I did was I got they do flavored crusts. Like they have multiple different crusts that you can do. So I got a ranch crust, which is just like essentially Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning on your crust, which is way too salty, but it's not bad. And then I did cheese, sauce, chicken, and bacon. So chicken, bacon, ranch. And then of course the cheesy bread.
Yeah.
It was decent-ish pizza, but again, here's what I'm gonna say that I'm gonna contradict right after. It was very much like Little Caesars pizza.
I was just thinking that.
I enjoy Little Caesars pizza, unlike most people. I do enjoy a hot and ready $5 pizza.
Yeah.
They're no longer $5, but I enjoy hot and ready pizza.
Are they not? That's really upsetting.
I think they're like $7 now. This was very similar to that, so it is
agree.
on the lower end of pizza, but I do like Little Caesars pizza.
Yeah, but
I
that's
don't
also
know-
Little Caesars.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's
don't know
just
if I liked
different.
Little Caesars more than this, or
I think
the
I do.
same amount. I couldn't quite figure it. The cheesy bread from
Cheesy
Little
bread
Caesars
is better.
so good.
Yeah.
This cheesy bread, just like it was just bread and cheese.
Yeah.
There was no flavor.
There
Which
was
is
no ooey gooey. There was no flavor.
I don't need ooey gooey, but I need flavor.
I like a
needed
ooey
like
gooey.
garlic.
Yeah, there was no garlic.
There was no garlic. It was just like Parmesan.
I like a really saucy pizza, and there was mostly cheese.
That's very similar to Little
There's
Caesars.
a
Little
lot
Caesars
of
is
cheese.
not a lot
I
of
like a
sauce.
lot of marinara.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't the worst pizza I've had by any
No.
means, but
We're
I was like,
We're
I looked
talking
at the
shit
outside
about
of
it,
the
but it
restaurant.
wasn't
yeah.
terrible.
I looked at the outside of the restaurant. I was like, oh, that place sounds like it's going to be really good. And then I got it, and I was like, oh,
Mm,
that's upsetting. And on the car ride here, it smelled so.
mhm.
The entire car ride here, that's all I could talk about.
I was starving too. Usually, when I'm not hungry, whatever I eat tastes like fantastic.
Yeah.
I was fine.
This was like, yeah, it's pizza.
I will eat it if
I will
it's
finish
there.
everything.
If
there.
it's
Edible.
there, like to eat, I'll
Yeah.
eat it.
Yeah.
I won't complain about it, but
I'm gonna give it
I wouldn't choose it
a
again.
5.5 out of 10.
Wow, I'm gonna agree with you again.
Yeah, 5.5.
This is weird.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, Riley, you got the wings and salad. The salad that Riley got. I mean, it's a salad. How do you mess it up? But the salad was very
They
tasty.
didn't put cucumbers on it. That's how
They
they
did
messed
not.
it
Fries
up.
on my salad.
I had a lot of your salad.
Explains why it disappeared so quickly.
The tomatoes look good. And looked
Yeah, they were
good in it.
very plump.
very nice, juicy
Yeah,
tomatoes.
yeah. I love a good like tomato slice in a salad.
Salad was very good. The wings were fine.
Left a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
Not good wings.
Zaxby's wings are way better.
Zaxby's.
The wings from Buffalo are way better.
I'd give it a 5.
Okay.
Good. It was
Caitlin
edible.
Caitlin didn't
have
have
any.
any.
Didn't miss out on much.
Meg did have a piece of cheesy bread. Oh,
You
okay.
had wings?
Caitlin had wings before she came to the house.
Where
So.
did you get wings?
1:30 p.m. wings. Nice. Anyways, where can people find you?
You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Annabelle.Kessinger.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. As for the podcast, follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast, Instagram, The Shuffle_podcast, and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Before I say thank you to the Peanut Gallery, we did hit 90 subscribers on YouTube.
We
which,
did?
Yes, over the past 2 days.
Because you posted a
'cause I
video.
posted, yeah, we have gotten up to 90 subscribers. Now, I know people typically don't watch the very end of the episode. I should have said this at the beginning, but thank you so much for getting us up to 90. Only 10 more away from 100. Big milestone coming up. So thank you all again. Peanut Gallery.
Bye.
Always a pleasure. Caitlin. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.